It's a very controversial move which has been made by immigration officials in the US by the Trump administration. So we'll tell you exactly what's happening. This is big breaking news coming in from the United States. There is a big move made by the ICE. Let's tell you what happened. Now, those pictures are coming in. This is a controversial immigration enforcement action. This is US Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents detaining a 5-year-old Liam Conejo Ramos and his father, Adrian Alexander Conejo Arias, as a boy returned home from preschool in Columbia Heights, Minnesota. According to the Columbia Heights Public School superintendent, we see that the agents approached the running car in the driveway, instructed the child to knock on the home door, allegedly using him as bait to lure out the family members, and took both to a detention facility. Family who entered the U.S. and has a pending asylum case has not received a deportation order. DHS countered that the operation targeted the father, described as an illegal alien from Ecuador who fled, abandoning the child, and ICE ensured that the boy's safety without targeting him. Marking the fourth child from the district detained recently, sparking outrage over tactics involving young children. Okay, so this is a young child. ICE agents have detained a 5-year-old boy in Minnesota, and this is a controversial action which is being taken by the immigration officials in the United States. So just telling our viewers what's happening. This is coming in the crackdown of illegal immigrants, which Trump has spoken about this time and again. A controversial immigration enforcement action amid the Trump administration's crackdown. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents detained a 5-year-old Liam Conejo Ramos and his father, Adrian Alexander Conejo Arias, as the boy returned home from preschool in Columbia Heights, Minnesota. According to Columbia Heights Public School Superintendent Zena Stenvick and the family's lawyer, agents approached the running car in the driveway, instructed the child to knock on the home door, allegedly using him as bait to lure out the family members, and took both to a detention facility in Dilley. The family, who entered the U.S. in 2004 and has a pending asylum case, has not received a deportation order. DHS countered that the operation targeted the father, and ICE ensured that the boy's safety without targeting him. All right, let's go across to my colleague, being joined by Shivam from our Republic newsroom. Shivam, what we see is a very controversial action which has been taken by immigration officials, the ICE, as they are called, in the United States. Why is it so controversial, Shiva?
Definitely every other second or third move that is being made by the ICE, that is the Immigration Customs Enforcement agents in America, is controversial. Now this controversy has escalated even further because the child who was detained was merely a 5-year-old, and he was a preschool student, and the main target, what they're alleging here, they're saying they were trying to lure the other family members, especially the father. Their target was to capture the father, to detain the father, and he was used, just imagine, he was used as a bait by the ICE agents. So these are the latest details that we are fetching, and now this action of ICE agents has been condemned by many people around US and around the globe, because the pictures have gone viral, where you can see a small boy wearing a blue hat and a Spider-Man bag that he's wearing, and he's pretty scared. He's scared by the ICE agents who have caught hold of him. They're holding his bag and they have stopped him, and he was not just the one. There were other children also who were detained, who were quite older to him, some 17-year-old or 15-year-old, but he was the youngest and the most scared child among all of them. Now let me share the details also. He was detained by the ICE agents on Tuesday, and the operation was to arrest his father by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. And the family's lawyer said that both are now at the custody of ICE detention at ICE Detention Center in Dilley, Texas. Now, he was a preschool student, merely a 5-year-old boy. The main motive was to capture the father, to detain the father of the child, and he was the fourth student from Minneapolis suburb. Now, he's not the first one. That's the big point here. He's not the first child to be detained in such a manner, in such a horrific manner, which has drawn condemnation from around the globe. The way ICE agents, because they have the support, they have the go-ahead of Donald Trump. He said he's okay with the way they are handling things, even if it means to killing people or capturing them and labeling anybody immigrant as an immigrant, and that to illegal immigrant. Right. Also, the family lawyer said that they have legally sought asylum. They sought asylum in this country, and this is not correct what's happening.
Shivam, I wanted to hold on for a second there, because we're getting a lot of reactions coming in. Kamala Harris has put out a post, and I want to read it out for our viewers. Liam Ramos is just a baby. He should be at home with his family, not used as bait by ICE and held in a Texas detention center. I'm outraged, and you should be too. This is a post put up on X by Kamala Harris, she's talking about the outrage because this incident has led to a lot of outrage. Yes, Shiva.
Definitely outrage. This is exactly what Kamala Harris has said. He's a boy detained. He's just a baby. That's what exactly was quoted by Kamala Harris. But what's the saddest part here? That he was used as a bait to bring other people out of the home. Now, the federal agents took Liam Conejo Ramos from a running car. He was taken away from a running car in the family's driveway on the Tuesday afternoon. And during that, the officers told him to knock on the door of his home. So they were using the little boy, the little child. There were other methods that could have been used legally also if they had some point of capturing or detaining the father. But they used him as a bait and asked the same. Just imagine a little boy, little child of 5 years old, and suddenly surrounded by ICE agents, police officers, federal agents who ask them to go and knock on that door and so that we can capture your father or your other family members. So this is horrific, and it will have it is drawing condemnation from around the globe because the manner and the actions which are being done, the way of the operations are being conducted by the ICE agents in America, and the go-ahead and the support that they are getting, especially from Donald Trump, who before even getting elected, this was all that he has said, that he will crack down on the illegal immigrants from around the globe that have captured the American economy as per him. And he wants America to be free of illegal immigrants, whether they are from Mexico or from China or from
Shiva,
India.
thank you for getting those details. And this is a controversial detention by the U.S. immigration officials. And Republic TV will get our viewers all those updates.